Good morning, everybody. Today is day 9 of the half marathon training, and it's a long run, at least for me. It'll be longer than I've ever run before at one time. It'll be 7.5 miles. It's on a rural route, so I'm wearing something a little brighter than I normally wear, but I don't expect there are going to be any sidewalks out there, so I'm going to be running on the edge of the road against the flow of traffic so that I can see everything that's coming my way, and then dive off the side of the road if I have to. So hopefully it doesn't come to that, but I'm going to be prepared because I got a family to come home to, and that's the most important thing. So I am taking some water with me and a granola bar for some extra fuel on the way, and I think it's gonna be good. Catch you on the road. Hey everybody, I'm estimating about halfway through. Try not to stop completely, but I wanted to throw some video in here. So this is kind of my scenery. Just running out in the country fields of Kansas. So it's pretty beautiful out here, and yeah, it's actually a little bit cooler this morning. I woke up, it's about 66, and well, I'm guessing it's closer to 70 by now, and still lots of humidity, especially with all these fields around me. Just they're still moist. That moisture's coming off and just soaking me, but hey, it's all good. I'm keeping going, not quitting. Sorry if the camera's a little bouncy, but don't want to stop. I want to stop. So I was listening to the training, audio training. It's actually a 12-week prep for a half marathon, but and I'm doing it in 6 weeks, a little over 6, and but it was what I had. So I ended up listening to about 1.5 to 2 workouts per lesson on this audio training. But they brought up a good point about having a mantra. Let me tell you, this is 7.5 will be the longest I've ever run all at once, ever. So, and that's what I'm on today. So I'm thinking about that mantra, and I took some other training that's completely unrelated to running, but it was some really good training that, and the guy would say, I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. And so kind of had an Asian accent, but I think I'm going to use that. It makes me laugh and it makes me push harder. So I am unstoppable. Yeah. See you later. Okay. 7.5 miles, and only paused a couple times to take a couple of pictures, which I'll share in the video. And I got back, and to be honest, so my calves are really feeling pretty sore, but and some of my hip flexors, and actually a little bit of my abs, which I'm surprised about. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess that's why cross training is so important, and doing core workouts, because you use your abs more than you think you do. I discovered that for myself today, even though I knew it in my head. I just hadn't experienced it personally really on this kind of a run. So something I could improve on is when I went out there, I had done a map recon and I'd mapped out the route, so I knew how long it was, but I had a general idea of where I was supposed to turn, but I didn't have it memorized, and so I ended up having to slow down at some of the turns just to make sure that I was going the right way. So I would improve on that next time. I also learned what my mantra is for this race. Unstoppable. Yeah. Just like that. I mean, you have You have to put the, yeah. So as I'm going up those hills, and there are more hills than I thought there were going to be, which is probably good because I think the half marathon that I'm going to is going to have some hills. It's around a lake, and it's in northern Idaho, so there's got to be hills. So on this run, I got my first trail roadie, I guess you'd call it. Little dog came out and greeted me, and then followed me for a quarter of a mile. Let me pet him, and then I kept running, and he followed me, and that was it. It was fun. Maybe I'll see him again. I have a question for y'all. I'm not super happy with these earbuds. They don't fit super well. I get a lot of wind noise, and they tend to break up. Sometimes I have to position my phone on my belt in a certain spot, like usually on my left hip, to keep them from crackling in reception in my earbud. It's really annoying. So if you guys can recommend something that you like, it's not going to do a lot of wind noise, and of course is sweat and waterproof, let me know. Hey, I appreciate it. Don't forget, even though it's sometimes you get a long journey, something that you haven't done before, just smile, wave at people. And I was doing that all this morning, of course, because cars are going by, there's no sidewalk out there, and just waving, smiling, get people to smile. It brightens somebody's day. Take joy in the journey, and it makes it a lot more enjoyable, and you can actually brighten people's lives. So I like to do that. It's rewarding. So whenever you're out there, I challenge you, just go out there, smile, wave at people, make them go, why is that guy so happy? And then they'll be like, huh. Because being happy is contagious, and being grumpy is also contagious. So be the right kind of contagious. Strength and balance, signing out.